Okay, hello there. Well, for today's video, I think I have something that somebody might enjoy anyway. I'm going to give it a shot. So, in 1976, my wife and I started a newspaper in Yakima Valley, a weekly newspaper. And, we published it for about 3 years. And during that time, I started getting invitations to go photograph events for different groups and clubs. My favorite groups were Jeep clubs, and boy, we had a lot of fun, and they would always invite me to go photograph their events. They had mud races, drags, and then they just went to the hills sometimes, and they took some kids or something like that to the hills. But I always got a call, and I'd always go with them, and it was great fun. I got to know a lot of nice people doing that. Today I've got a selection of photographs that I've made of different events, a lot of mud races, some drags, and there's another one of, just going to the hills. So like I said, I often got invited to those events, and as a result, I got in free, which was a good thing for me. It was fun, and they appreciated it. They got publicity, and my little newspaper wasn't a ton of subscriptions, but we had some. And so, because I got in and was invited, I could go just about anywhere I wanted to go and make pictures during the races or whatever the event was. And I could, if I wanted, get real close to the action, and that was always fun to do. The general public, the spectators, weren't allowed to get that close. They were kind of they had ribbons running around, and so there was limits to where they could go. But yeah, I could go about anywhere I wanted. And everyone knew me, and so I didn't get harassed too much anyway. So I would walk right up next to the track. I tried to be safe about it most of the time, but so I could take great pictures and get great shots that other people couldn't get. I used black and white film, and mostly it was plus X. I think ASA 125, but I think I probably used Tri-X too, which was 400, of course. And I would head back afterwards, I would head back to the office, and where I would develop whatever I had. Usually it's about 5 rolls of film I would have to develop, and then go through and pick out the ones that I wanted to use. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, I was going to tell you now the camera I was using back in those days was this one, just like this one here. This is the Konica Auto Reflex T, and it's the 52 millimeter f1.8 lens. That's generally what I used. I think I might have had a small zoom lens back then. If I remember correctly, it was probably a 70 to 210 Vivitar lens, I think, that fit on this camera. Just had 2 lenses back in those days, and you know what? It did me fine. I didn't need much more than that for what I was doing. So, there it is. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back. I'll be back with another video soon. You can see it's winter out here now. Can you believe it? Well, not quite winter. It's still pretty warm, but I'm going to try to do some winter shots here around Wasilla, maybe for my next video. You guys take care, and I will be back, and thanks for coming by, and leave a comment, like it, whatever you want to do. I just like to know who's, if you're here. All right, see you guys later. Bye now.